You provide the tooling challenge, and Anderson Global will provide the solution. Our simulation software suggested that the feature in the red circle on this aluminum casting was remaining liquid, which is indicated by the blue color, while the surrounding metal was already solidified, which are the gray areas. As the metal solidifies, it shrinks, which means it needs to be fed with additional molten metal, or cavities or voids will be created in the casting. Because of this, we would expect defects to be found in the area of the red circle. Two possible solutions would be to either provide additional cooling to that specific area, to make sure it solidifies before the surrounding metal, or to feed that area with a riser that stays molten long enough to provide the extra metal needed as the feature solidifies. We decided that the addition of a riser in the sand core would provide the most robust solution, although cooling was also an option. Here, the pictures from our simulation show that the added riser remains liquid, and continues to feed the casting in the area that is last to solidify, thus avoiding a shrink defect and solving the problem. This shows a view of the riser sitting on top of the feature that needs to be fed. The riser would be made a feature of the sand core that forms the inside of this. The trade-off with a riser is that it needs to be removed from the casting during a post-processing operation. In this case, because the riser is inside a cavity and is actually formed by a sand core inside a permanent mold, a saw cut or trim operation would be very challenging. An option to facilitate the removal of this riser is to actually cast in a feature that would allow the riser to be broken off, either manually with a hammer or automated with robotics. Problem solved. At Anderson Global, we have the design experience and industry best practice knowledge to come up with a robust solution that suits your manufacturing environment.
To learn more about Anderson Global, check out our website at www.andersonglobal.com. You can also find us on our LinkedIn page or our YouTube channel. See you next week.